One of these days, I'm going to learn how to drum that, maybe today. I'm Nikki Stanzione. Good morning, everyone.
I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And I'm Dee Brown.
And this is New Mexico Style. And welcome, Dee Brown.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Nice to have you joining us.
Nice to have you on here.
Now, we have narrowed down our search clearly for the new Face of Fox. Many of you have been paying attention to the fact that we are down to our final 5 finalists who will be appearing on New Mexico Style all this week. Now, just to let everybody know, if you haven't been watching, the new Face of Fox will work here with us at 2 Casa Fox, representing New Mexico Style as well as the station 2 Casa Fox for 1 full year. Today is day 2, and so, of course, Dee Brown, you are victim numero dos.
Yeah, we're calling all of our Foxy candidates victims this week.
Yeah,
but not really. Yeah. We're going to ask you some tough questions, though. So
we are. Are you ready? Are you ready for the...
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, first question, pretty much a softball. What inspired you to become Face of Fox?
Yes.
Well, I have a 2-year-old daughter, and at this point, she inspires me to do anything that's inspiring or big in my life. Everything I do, I think about her when I'm doing it. Also, I've been watching the last few Faces of Fox, and I've always thought this is something I can do, and this time I just jumped right in.
Well, we're so glad you did. What's your daughter's name, by the way?
My daughter's name is Malia.
Okay, you had to say it, right? Well, okay, so what do you think would make you stand apart? What would make you the best Face of Fox?
Well, I think it's a pretty tough group of candidates right now, but the biggest thing for me is I think it comes down to who's going to really love it. I think I'm really going to love it. I've been real busy on the Casa participation page.
Yes.
I've been posting almost daily. I've put up about 6 or 7 videos in addition to the ones I had to do, just because it's something I'd love to do. One of the first things I said was that I'd do this for free, and I really would.
Aw. Well, don't really say that. He really does want to still get paid. He's got a daughter.
I'm not going to turn it down.
Okay, so it's not the money that drives you then?
No.
But what drives you?
Well, it's the entertainment value. I've been entertaining, both acting and singing for a long time. And
great.
I just really enjoy making people smile, making people laugh, interacting with people. And this way I get to do it on TV and in person, going to different events and hot spots. And I think I really enjoy it.
That sounds great. And you know what I really like about you as well is the fact that you also know a lot about production. And I think that's worth mentioning because that's a really big element of being in this industry, is knowing both sides from behind and in front of the camera. So I give you kudos for that.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Now, you realize we are on Fox, of course, so we have to ask, what is your favorite Fox show?
Well, I watch a lot of Simpsons still at my age, but I've really been enjoying this show.
Thank you.
The last few weeks I've been watching and seeing a lot of great guests and famous people coming in, and it's a really great show for New Mexico. It's really the only thing like it out here.
It really is, and we're so proud of that too.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. Not a brown noser. Not a Dee brown noser.
Not at all. This is definitely the best show on Fox. Do you watch a lot of you're a singer? Do you watch a lot of the competition shows like Idol and?
Yeah, I watch a lot of that stuff, and I even considered going on Idol as I am a singer, but I didn't. But
well, maybe you'll end up here instead.
Television. Oh, I hope so.
Well, Dee Brown will be back with us a little later in the show to get more in depth about what he's all about. But now, let's get to today's hot topics.
Well, this is one smoldering topic, I would say. You know, I think everybody knows.
Smoldering is a great adjective.
It is. One of the worst wildfires in Arizona history, the 3rd worst in Arizona history, is still threatening New Mexico, and smoke is making it all the way over into Torrance County. That's here in New Mexico, but smoke has traveled all the way to Iowa from this fire. So thick smoke has diverted flights and prompted air quality alerts in New Mexico. People in Luna, New Mexico have been told to prepare to leave. More than 300,000 people have been evacuated in Arizona. This wildfire has been burning for 10 days so far and has destroyed more than 233,000 acres of land. So,
gosh, unbelievable. I mean, look outside, okay?
Right.
You know, I mean, and when you look at what we saw from the top of the Sandia Mountains, what you're seeing, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, is frightening. I mean, I was frightened. Last night, I went to work out, right? I mean, look at that. That's our picture of the haze, okay? So you can see that's exactly what's going on outside at this very moment. Last night, even worse, as you know, I went outside to go for a walk, got just about halfway down the block, and all of a sudden it looked like the end of the world. The sun turned like a bright red, the sky turned into a big smoke-filled cloud, and it smelled like a bad barbecue with bad burning coals.
It's been rough. It looks like Planet Mars or something out there in the evenings, and it's worse in the evenings, and then it lingers to the overnight hours, so it's bad still in the mornings. Afternoons, it gets a little bit better, but
well, is it worse in the evening because the winds are picking up and we're getting all the smoke blowing in?
It's actually it's a combination of the two. What happens is you have the southwest winds that are blowing in the smoke from the fires in Arizona, and then you also have temperatures starting to drop, and when temperatures drop, all of that smoke gets trapped right over us.
Okay.
So, and then that's why it sticks around to the morning.
Yeah.
And the winds completely die down.
Unbelievable.
And then it's still really bad, so.
Well, let's offer some tips to everybody out there, because of course we do have all those air quality alerts. A lot of people worried about how they can stay healthy and safe throughout this. So let's go through some of these that are on the screen.
Yeah, some of the health precautions you want to take: stay indoors, and keep your windows and doors closed, and don't run those swamp coolers.
And you definitely want to limit the outdoor activities. If you do have to go work out or do a run, go on a treadmill, go somewhere indoors with air conditioning, avoid vacuuming, and please stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. We say it every day, but it's especially important now. It's so dry, and it's just, you know, just be careful. And you know what I also want to say, because it bothered me yesterday. I was outside. I saw people smoking and putting out their cigarettes in a non-appropriate way, not where they should, not how they should. And if you are a smoker, please just be aware how dangerous that is.
Right now we're under a high fire danger because the winds are so strong and it's so dry too. So you already see the fires out in Arizona. Let's not let that happen here.
So please be careful. Yeah, so I mean that's the downside. But is it going to get better by the time we get through the week into the weekend?
I'm looking forward to Friday.
Okay.
I think it might be Friday before it gets a lot better.
Really?
But here's a look at the forecast.
Okay.